Aquarius. Hey, uh, uh, Aquarius. What's up, Aqua Gang? Y'all know y'all my babies. I love y'all so bad. Thank you for how you guys love me and you support my channel as well. Don't forget to hit that motherfucking like, share, subscribe button. If you like to book me for a personal message, check me out at thebedingspalace.org, okay? Aquarius, let's go ahead and get you some tea on the person that's in your energy right now, your current situation. All right. Don't forget to tell a friend, so we can come over here and get it in. Y'all know how we do on the channel. All right. So let's get right into it. I seen 444 off the rip. 1212, the number 18. They got their guard up right now. What? Damn. Because they want something from you. Okay, with the Page of Cups, they feel like they extended an olive branch to an empress. All right. But it's like you stalling because you could be given to somebody else. This person doesn't know if you're all in. Y'all could be having a new beginning with somebody. Okay? Y'all kind of got them frustrated. It's like you got them waiting. They kind of falling back from this a little bit. They gonna hold themselves back because they feel like they've been talking too much. So y'all got somebody that's feeling like, okay, they didn't do a little too much. You all know, because your response is not giving what they wanted to give right now, Aquarius. They're like, oh shit. Okay, yeah, you got the Hierophant here. Ooh, this could be somebody, okay, that feel like they can teach them a thing or two. Maybe this person feels like they're learning something about you. Okay, you're showing up and let me show you how it's done type of energy. Okay, Ten of Swords. Oh my God. They feel like they're vulnerable. You have the power to betray them right now. It's gonna be another Aquarius, a Libra, a Sagittarius. Okay, Virgo energy is here. They think about a future with you. Okay, but I do feel like there could be differences around stability. Like they want to build I don't know. Is this person future faking? Let's clarify. No. But they are trying to get to where you are. Okay? It's kind of like they are watching you to kind of learn something for you because they like your style. Like they feel like you got it going on. Like how you live or how you carry shit, they're obsessed with it. All right. However, they kind of need help, Aquarius. This person gonna feel like they need your help. Like you don't really need them for shit. So what do you do with a person that has everything, right? Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay. Let's see. What to do with a person that has everything. Mm. This is how they're feeling. They like that about you, but then it keeps them in this obsessive energy. It becomes a challenge. So now they're starting to think of ways to keep you bound, which will turn this into like a toxic situation. Okay? They're looking for ways to try to keep you bound, Aquarius. And I don't know if you're cooperating with them. Okay. And they haven't said it, but you sense it. Okay. Let's be clear. You guys are very intuitive. Okay. They could feel like you're not giving as much as you were to them in the beginning or when you had a new beginning. This could be somebody from the past, or a lot of you guys, this is a past life soulmate, like kindred spirit. Okay, somebody born on the 15th, 17th, the 4th, the 21st. Queen of Cups, they will desire you to be a little more loving towards them. Okay? They do feel like you're a soulmate, but they also feel like, ooh, you're extremely spiritual. Like, you know stuff that they haven't even told you. And for that reason, it's like, fuck, I can't do something. Something is not going my way because it's like you know what they got going on. Real recognize real. Okay. Yeah, this person could be a Gemini or have heavy Gemini placements as well. Okay, because they got somewhat of a similar message. Okay, somewhat of a similar message in their reading. So let's see. Two of Swords with the King of Pentacles. Okay, this person doesn't really know how to approach you or what to give you that they feel like will lock this in between the two of you. All right. Lord. So let me see. Aquarius, how are you currently feeling about them? I've seen the red flags. Something about this is I don't feel like it's like a loud scream to your intuition, but you guys know to be on your toes. Okay? Ooh. It's like you can see commitment with this person, but something feels off. Like, and it's out of your control. It's not something that you can see immediately. Okay, especially if you set now to, okay, talk about the future. Some of you guys, okay, you're ready to go on an adventure with this person. You're very attracted to them, but it's like subconsciously, you know, you need to watch them. Okay, you guys could be dealing with a Pisces, Taurus. Some of y'all got a Sagittarius moon. Okay, this could be another Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini placement. Okay. Something ain't right. You know something is off with you being the high priestess. Okay? The universe is going to give you little subtle sounds. And I mean subtle signs. And for you, it's not going to be super loud. This might not be a big problem. But something could be revealed within the next month or so. Okay, I'll give it the next 4 to 6 weeks. Something, yep, they go to four. Those next 4 to 6 weeks, 4 to 7 weeks max for some of you. Something is going to be revealed. Okay, that they're not able to do something that they told you they would or that they could. Okay, wow. Somebody could be an Aries. Somebody could be an Aquarius moon as well. Okay, let's see. Two of Wands. An opportunity is going to present itself here. Okay? Tell me more about this opportunity, Spirit. What is the opportunity that's being presented? Okay? For you guys to go on a passionate adventure with the Knight of Wands, a sexy little thrill. Okay? But Spirit is saying also to remain self-aware of how far you go with that. Because I feel like this person sells motherfucking dreams. Damn. Okay, they might introduce you to a vibe at the very beginning or at this new beginning that they're not able to maintain. Okay? But Aquarius, you guys are very good at pattern recognition, correct? And you're healed. And the next week or two, all right, something is going to be finalized. There is no turning back, is what Spirit is saying. So, baby, this is T. I hope y'all hit the like button because we about to dig in a little deeper. Yes, this is a motherfucking vibe. Okay, Aquarius. Let's see that. What's the T on this motherfucker? Hold on. What's the T? What Spirit wants you to know about this person? Okay. Damn. They have a strong desire to be happy with you, but something about them you don't know. And they ain't ready to tell you yet because they want to lock in with you first. The number 9 could be significant. Some of y'all, most of you guys, this is definitely an ex or somebody that you already know. Okay. And in the past, even then, it was risky. 9/11 could be significant. Somebody could be from New York or up north, Midwest. I do feel like something is extreme behind the scenes with this person. Maybe some of y'all, there could be an unaddressed mental health issue. Even though there's passion, I feel like this is unrequited. Mhm. You guys are gonna realize that you're incompatible with this person, but not until it gets spicy. Okay, there's a lot of spicy energy, a lot of sex here. Okay, maybe even traveling, going on vacation. All right, but once you see something about this person, they're not gonna have to. You are going to stop something. You're gonna put the brakes on something. Okay, Aquarius is what I'm saying. Either you are or they are. Please be advised that this reading can show up from a cross watcher's perspective as well. I'm just reading the energy. This could also be something going on with somebody outside of a lover, but for most of you guys, it is love. Okay? You're actually going to end up rejecting this person. Okay? I feel like you guys are going to go on some type of meetup. Some information is going to come out, and you guys are going to end up rejecting this person afterwards. Okay? So let's get in a little deeper into this person's business. What's the real tea? What's the real tea behind the scenes? What's the real tea behind the scenes? Damn, this person is going through a cycle of life lessons. Okay? And even though they have real feelings for you, they're not able to live up to the energy that they've introduced to you. Okay? They're looking for a quick come up. So for some of you guys, I want to hold your hand when I say that Aquarius, be very wary of, okay, inviting people into your world too soon, exposing opportunities, trying to put people on, because my Aquarius babies, that's how you guys are. You want to see everybody eat, but a lot of people are not going to be able to eat at your table on this timeline. Okay? This person's seeing some overnight success, or they feel like you had some type of glow up. So be mindful of them getting their energy as a monitoring spirit. Some of you guys could be realizing you're dating a monitoring spirit. Okay? It's very chaotic behind the scenes, but they make it put they dress it up nice for you to reel you in. Okay? Because they see you living a luxury life and maybe you can help them. Oh, gosh. Be mindful of this damn gold digger. Okay? Because this is what this looking like. A gold digging ass bitch. Okay? What the fuck? Alright, so let's see. Closure. I do feel like this was coming back around for you for different reasons, especially if this is somebody from the past. It was to actually give you closure because for some of you guys in the back of your mind, you could have been like, what if? Okay, because y'all know as an air sign, we make decisions, and sometimes we sit up there like, damn, what if I was too harsh? What if I was too mean? What if I took my frustration out on this person? What if I was wrong? But air signs, Aquarius, this your reading. Let me ask you a question, friend. Were you wrong the first time? Moment of silence for the real ones. Okay. It wasn't. So this time you won't be wrong either, okay? I feel like this is a situation where you need to use your judgment. The number 13, the number 5 could be significant. All right. I do feel like you guys have a guardian angel that's going to come to you, possibly in a dream or energetically, okay? The universe is going to get your attention to slow you down. Because some of y'all are over there like, la, la, la. Y'all know how y'all get a little delusional. And retirement goal. Oh my God. I hope y'all watched that air sign reading from yesterday on Air This Bitch Out, baby, because this is just an extension from that for y'all. Somebody could be turning 41. Somebody could live by a beach or some water. That's where you guys are going to be vacationing at. Spirit wants you to remain unbothered and unbreakable. Okay? Be careful of somebody possibly trying to break your spirits from the past that did not become successful. Now they're coming back around to get a piece of the pie. But do they deserve it? Is the $1,000,000 question. Okay? Huh. So, if given a chance, what would this person say to you first? If given an opportunity, what would this person say to you? Okay? I don't want to be platonic. So they could feel like you tried to friend zone them. All right, but they want more than that. Okay. Although we are apart, I can still feel you. So some of you guys could be at a distance from this person. Okay. There is some type of soul tie between the two of you, even if it was from long ago. I'm afraid to be in contact with you. I feel like even if you guys are in contact, they take little breaks or they avoid saying certain things to you. Because you give that no nonsense energy. They need you though. It's not only that they want you, this person feels like they need you for something. I did say that in your reading, so be mindful of that energy. Okay. So at this time, what is the challenge? At this time, this person seeing something, all right, and being like in their feelings about it. You got the Three of Swords. They're seeing something about you and their feelings about it. Could be another air sign. Listen, you had a new beginning without them. And now they gotta figure out a way how to get in and lock in. Okay? But this is gonna be very challenging for them because I feel like you are always 10 steps ahead of this person. Always have been, always will be, even if this is somebody you knew from you. All right. And Aquarius, you're a risk taker. Okay. But you also catch yourself when you're being delusional. I do feel like be careful of locking in too tight with somebody from the past. Okay. All right, babes. So with that being said, what's the potential outcome in this situation? Four of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to fall back. Even after they come in. Okay? You're going to be very guarded against them. You might not receive the offer. Because you're self-aware, you're confident. And this is your fucking world. Plus, they come with drama. You're going to spot that and be like, no. You're going to realize they want you to balance them out. And you're like, no, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Not to be fixing motherfuckers. Bye. Okay, guys. All right, so let's close you guys out quickly. What are you versus them? All the way from Aries to Pisces. If you're dealing with an Aries, damn. I feel like Aries is in love with you, okay? If you're dealing with a Taurus, they cutting their other hoes off so they can come towards you. Y'all could be in no contact. If you're dealing with a Gemini, there will be a reconciliation. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they want to rebuild trust with you, okay? If you're dealing with a Leo, they're going to be spending a lot of time to themselves. You might notice a switch up in their energy. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they're emotionally unavailable right now. If you're dealing with a Libra, you got to choose your battles wisely with this person. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, they feel like they found what they're looking for. Damn, they love it there. You're dealing with a Sagittarius, they feel like it's quite risky with you. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, they be playing mind games. They're trying to mind fuck you. Trauma bond, be mindful of that. You're dealing with another Aquarius, they're secrets, okay? You're dealing with a Pisces, they're going to reject your offer even though they like you, okay? For their own personal reasons. Love you guys, Aquarius. Till next time. Bye.